Nice work. Hope you're doing great. This is Engineer TGA meHOGn, consultant of water engineering and water treatments, working with meHOGn Group, one of the leading water companies in Nigeria, Africa. I want to give a brief lecture on what is called value analysis. In the course of my inspection of many water factories and water treatment modules built by local technicians or young engineers, I found a lot of waste in component applications. Most of the designs don't have calculations behind it. They just copy a model from somewhere and just use it to build another water factory or water components for as long as it produces the needed water. It's okay. So this value analysis will help because it's a cost-effective way of designing water components or models. What is value analysis? Or something that is called value engineering. It's a team problem-solving process to optimize the value of a product that we put in the market. All the water systems, components built at different sites or locations is to please the need and the desire of the customer or the clients. Value analysis of value engineering involves breaking a product down into its components, parts, and determining the value of these designed elements relative to the importance of the functions which they provide, and this is very key. It has a model that is equal to what of a feature, component, or assembly divided by cost. That is the model. What is the value of something measured by its qualities or the esteem in which it is held? Considerable skill is needed to determine what in terms of the money value. So value analysis to help you minimize cost of installation should be invoked. It's a best practice in engineers work to give you the excellence you need and to save a lot of money for yourself and for the company. For information, if you can apply the principle of value analysis adequately or correctly, you can save 60% cost of same product. And that is why redesigning or reevaluating your designs is very key. And there are some questions that you must ask in doing value analysis. How can a given function of a design system be performed at minimum cost? The next question you ask is, what is the value of the contribution that each feature of the design makes to the specific function that the parts must fulfill? And this must be answered. Moving further in this presentation of value analysis or value engineering, you need to ask questions like, can we do without the part? Does the part do more than is required? Does the part cost more than it is worth? Is there something that does the job better? Is there a less costly way to make the part? Can a standard item be used in place of the part? Can an outside supplier provide the parts at less cost without affecting dependability? These are critical questions. And if you can answer these questions correctly, you will find out that you can save up to 60% the cost as against the initial cost calculations. Many water engineers or technicians that build or install water plants for companies are highly deficient in the knowledge of value analysis. So this lecture will remind you again that you need to reevaluate your designs because there's what we call cost design in engineering. And it is a model of engineering because every aspect of engineering is cost built. Else, the purpose of engineering is defeated. So ensure to make cost designs and cost evaluation be key so they can align with value analysis. In all designs, 20% of the component is what does the job. 80% are features, either automated or manual. And you need a senior engineer or consultant to look at it. Even after the designs of water plant by meHOGn Group, when I get back to look at the model on paper and physically, I always see the need to do a redesign. And most of the time, there's component recovery that may not be needed. Then those unneeded components will be removed, and that is cost. So it is important you do a redesign of your models. Even while in service, you can still do that. It's very important. This is the practice of engineering. meHOGn Group can help you if you are deficient in this knowledge. This is Engineer TGM Mishak, water engineering consultant and treatment, involved in a lot of water treatment models designs. We also give lectures. We run a business school called meHOGn Business School. You can also register with us and be trained professionally so that you can do better work for your employer and for yourself and save a lot of money. We've been in the business for the past 35 years and we've trained a lot of professionals and corporate organizations. So call us today if you need to. I'll be glad you do. Thank you.